Just something you need to know before watching this video. There are some spoilers that are talked about in this video, and this is all personal. So if you're not really interested in that kind of stuff, just, you know where to go, and the door's over there. The Kingdom Hearts series and I have a lot of connections, like most people that are around my age. And because of that, I'd like to try something new and share my experiences and thoughts with you. First off, how I got into the series was pretty mysterious to me. The reason why it's so mysterious is because I've had Kingdom Hearts 2 way before I could remember. Since the game was released in 2005 and I was born in 2003, I was 2 years old when this game came out, and this game has always been in my library of crappy games. Games like the B-movie video game and Shrek 2 plagued my library, but Kingdom Hearts 2 was one of the very few games that were actually good. For a lot of people, they can remember their very first experiences with a game, especially their favorites. Even I can remember how I experienced one of my favorite games in recent times, Persona 5. When I was going to a friend's place to say hi, I went into his room where he played games a lot. And what I see there was the UI of the battle screen. What I hear is one of the most catchiest songs I've ever heard, and my friend sitting there probably on his second playthrough. But this ain't about Persona. This is about Kingdom Hearts. Two different weeb games, but different, okay? Maybe about weeaboos, but different. I don't know or remember when I received the game, but since it has Disney on it, I can only assume that one of my guardians had gotten it for me since it had Disney on the box. So ever since I was a kid, the game was always there. No questions asked. Some of my earliest memories of the game can be riding the tram across Twilight Town, doing all the chores hours on end, and just skateboarding around that town. I was only 4 or 5 years old at the time, and I had no idea there were other worlds outside that one town. Another vivid memory of mine was of my mom flying the gummy ship towards the world that never was, and probably fighting the final boss, Xemnas. Though I had no idea Xemnas was the final boss, and I had no idea that Xemnas was even a character in the game. But I enjoyed walking around that small town as Roxas. It was fun. It was my fun. Now, as a child that basically had no friends to grow up with, my friends were the characters in my favorite mediums. Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet and Lupin III from Castle Cagliostro were guys you can depend on when you just wanted some mischief and maybe an adventure. The Simpsons, SpongeBob, and Friends were people you could just stay over at their houses and have some lunch, and maybe some laughs. And finally, Sonic, Mario, and of course Sora were people that you can always go for a good time. Though good times may vary, Sora was and still is one of my best friends. Music has always been a part of my life, especially the music of Kingdom Hearts 2. Twilight Town's Lazy Afternoons is one of my favorite songs in any piece of media. This isn't Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically, but I love the song Simple and Clean, and I love to sing. One of my proudest moments of high school thus far was of me singing front stage by myself, Simple and Clean, to a crowd of people at my school, from teachers to students. It was quite fun for me, and only me, since as far as I know, there aren't any other people who play, let alone know about the Kingdom Hearts series. There's something I've always kept in mind when living my life, and that's never to grow up. Now that can be very destructive in certain life situations, but it's more about the media that I consume. Games, movies, music, and the sort. So every now and then I would dust off my PS2, pick up the controller, and play some Kingdom Hearts, and just mindlessly play. Well, thanks for watching the video. I don't really have anything else to say besides the usual. Like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada. Sub for sub. Wait, no I don't. I don't sub for sub. Just, if you like this kind of content, yeah. It's weird me saying it. I usually just watch other people say it. Yeah, I'm gonna go now and start editing this thing. Yeah.